G'day, ladies and gents. Welcome to the Jez Show. You've tuned in to the episode of Tracer is Overpowered. Just to reiterate, I don't think she actually is overpowered. It's just me showcasing a character, in this case Tracer, playing at her absolute strengths, so you can see what a character looks like when they're just absolutely going to town on the enemy. Alright, so my initial play here always is to flank behind the enemy team. So you can see I took that left flank route that not many people take, and hence why I flanked around and got some nice damage on the unsuspecting enemies. What you're looking at, I don't know why I tagged there. I just am always tagging because that's what I like to do. Now, we're kind of just hanging on to the point here, and the team is doing a good job. Now, the round before this, we actually lost. So this is us coming off the back of a loss. Now, you can see I ducked in, did some damage, immediately bailed, then he flashbanged. I knew he was going to flashbang, so that's why you've got to back out. And then I went in for the kill because he was weak. So as I was saying, the round before we 100% lost, we got destroyed. So this is the round 2. This is us making a comeback. Now, I've got to be careful of this Pharah in tight spaces. Now, I didn't quite stick that Mercy with the Pulse Bomb. You're going to see that. I'll openly admit here, my Pulse Bombs aren't really on point in this video. But I still managed to walk away with gold damage, gold elims, and 50% kill participation. That's right, 50% kill participation. So every second kill I'm in on, basically, for basically the whole game. Now this Junkrat has cornered me off. Now he's just wasted both his mine and his trap. I know he's hurt. I just blink through so that he doesn't have time to one-shot me and then destroy him because he's super hurt. Just managed to pick off that McCree as well. So I'm basically just listening. Look at the damage of Tracer right here. Boom. One clip, 200 damage. So for people saying that Tracer doesn't do high damage, I just one clipped a Reaper in the head. Like, that's some ridiculous damage. Now, I am surprised I didn't kill anyone with that Pulse Bomb. I really did think that I was close enough with the Pulse Bomb to at least stick someone, but I apparently didn't get anyone. So I was sad about that. But here I'm just kind of right up in people's grills, doing as much damage as I can. The second I think they've locked onto me with their reticles, that's when I'm blinking out of the way. And here I stay in the fight too long. I should have recalled earlier. So we're just forwarding straight to me, flanking behind. This is my go-to maneuver. As I said, I spawn, I go left, I get behind the enemy, and then as they're walking, I pick them off one by one. Now this is kind of me up in everyone's grills. I thought I was close enough to stick that Mercy, but I was just off. I just missed her. The McCree tries to flashbang me, but I am just out of his range. So here I'm just kind of doing what Tracers do best. I'm ducking in and out, being ultra annoying. And as a result, I'm just not dying. I securely put my back to that pillar so that the blast radius of the Diva ult doesn't kill me. But then that freaking Junkrat, he is basically my enemy in this. Because I think he just knows that I needed to be focused. So he kind of makes it his personal mission to focus me. And he does a good job. He kills me a few times. He kind of shuts me down, I think, more than anyone. And finally stick the Mercy. Finally. So we take her out. She's always #1 priority in any group scenario because of those crazy clutch reses that she's going to get off. And here, I was wondering if maybe that was going to be play of the game, so I did a sneaky tag to see if I could get that in play of the game, but I don't get play of the game, so RIP me. Alright, so that's round 1 secured. I think we did pretty well. Sorry if the audio is weird. I'm just kind of rubbing my nose over and over because it's so itchy. Come on, nose. Why you do this when I hit record? Okay, round 3. Here we go. This is the third and final round. I did my go-to flank behind and just harass people right in their a-holes. So that's my go-to move. And you can see it working effectively against that Junkrat every time. That poor bastard. Take out the Mercy also because she wasn't expecting me to be there. We take out the little Diva, the old mechless Diva. And okay, so here we go. I'm going to bait this guy into thinking that I'm coming forward. And then right as he turns, he was like, oh, this guy's not going to chase me. He turns. That's when I blink forward. Boom, we take him out. Now I'm going to go for a quick flank behind here. But I'm thinking this is going to be an awesome play. But then that Junkrat's just all over it. And he just one-shots me. So I quickly look to the left to make sure I've secured my back against that pillar there, so I wasn't killed by that blast again. Now, why... Okay, first of all, good stick. Managed to kill the Lucio and the Junkrat. But why did he have the trap on the ground there? That was the most random trap. Speaking of Junkrat, I heard his tire go past, so I'm thinking, oh, this son of a bitch is mine. Boom. Thank you very much. Wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. I kind of pushed him knowing he was going to be in the tire formation. So he's just a sitting duck when that happens, basically. And we're kind of just cleaning up as the Reinhardt just swings away with his rocket-powered, I should say, hammer. And my team's on the point, so I'm like, oh, this is my moment to flank around again because the team's on the point. I'm going to go for the flank play. And you can see I'm always in a nice position. God, I wish I had a sticky bomb right there. What I would have done for a freaking sticky bomb in that situation. But I distract the team long enough when they're making their final push for us to secure the victory. So, like I said, walking away with gold damage, gold elims. That's basically Tracer in a nutshell. Didn't get the play of the game. Sad about it. That's kind of how effective she can be, I feel. I think I showcased it pretty well. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode of A Certain Hero's Overpowered. My previous episode of Genji is Overpowered is on the screen now. If you want to check that out, click the annotation. So anyway, God bless. I'm the Jazz. You're super cute. Hope to catch you in the next Overwatch video.